morning, guys. Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Isla and I love health and fitness and beauty and all those things. So today I'm going to do a what I eat a day, and I'm also going to kind of do like a body update, and I have kind of like a diet update I'm going to talk to you guys about. But right now it's 5:15 a.m. and it's time for the gym. Every morning I tell myself I'm not going to go to the gym this morning. I'm just not. I don't really actually enjoy going to the gym this early, but I really don't enjoy going after work because I get too hungry, I get too tired, and at least I know if I just like wake up and do it, I'm done. I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day, but it does really make me tired the rest of the day, especially because I joined California and I'm really still not adjusted to this time zone, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I know it's gonna be miserable and hopefully I'll get used to it and then it'll be better tomorrow, but let's go ahead and do that.
Do I call you when I need some type of love? Why do I feel the need to leave you like it's nothing? Why do I back away before I get attached? Yeah, I'm always doing that. Oh, well, I've been drinking every night because I love it, and I'm wearing off-white because I love it, and I'm spending all the money in the budget. Who easy does it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've been drinking every night because I love it, and I'm wearing off-white because I love it, and I'm spending all the money in the budget. Who easy does it? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This is what my body looks like as of now. I'll show you at the end, maybe intermittently. But you can see that my stomach, I never really gained too much fat in my stomach area. It's always pretty flat. I don't really have much abs, so we'll see how that goes too. I normally gain more fat in my lower body, so like my legs and my butt is kind of where fat accumulates. I have some muscle, but we'll see how that goes. My arms are normally pretty thin. I don't have any fat or muscles really in my arms. My goal for my arms is more so to be able to do like pull-ups. And then my legs, I feel like have a decent amount of muscle in my legs, so we'll see how that goes. And my starting weight is 131.8. We'll see, like I said, I normally stay in this range, so we'll see if it changes at all.
Do I call you when I need some type of love? Why do I feel the need to leave you like it's nothing? Why do I back away before I get attached? Yeah, I'm always doing that. Oh, well, I've been drinking every night because I love it, and I'm wearing off-white because I love it, and I'm spending all the money in the budget. Who easy does it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've been drinking every night because I love it, and I'm wearing off-white because I love it, and I'm spending all the money in the budget. Who easy does it? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey guys, okay, I'm on the way to work, so I'm going to talk to you about my new kind of like way of eating diet plan on the way to work because I don't have time after work today. Forewarning, this may be kind of triggering for anyone who has struggled with the eating disorder or anything. I don't have an eating disorder, but I'm going to start talking about like calorie counting and stuff like that. But so if that's something that triggers you, you know, don't watch this. But anyway, so I have decided to try a little challenge for myself. I'm going to try to cut my calories down, and I don't really support this way of eating, especially for me.
1,000 feet. Turn left.
Sorry. Especially for me because I get so hungry throughout the day and it just doesn't work. Like I sit there and I think about all the food I could be eating and I don't feel like my diet is that bad. However, I do not feel that I'm really seeing a lot of results from the gym. I show you this morning, I'm like
Turn left on Savannah Highway.
132. I'm gonna run over this man on a bike. That I'm like 132 pounds, and that's really normal for me. I normally range between 130 to 135 at all times. Like, I don't feel, no matter how much I exercise, no matter how much I eat, like even if I'm like eating bad for like an extended period of time, I'm always around that range, like within the 5 pound range of that. A lot of people kind of ask me all the time, or just like, I don't even know how you're able to get better results from the gym, like have your muscles show and stuff like that. And I think a lot of it comes down to dieting. I do think that you have to be pushing yourself at the gym. So if you're going to the gym and it's getting easier and you're not getting your heart rate up as much, that's not gonna help. Like, you can hit a plateau, so you need to keep trying to find more ways to keep your heart rate up, and whether that's like doing more weight or just somehow trying to be a more intense workout. I'm also going to try to now cut my calories down to 1,400 calories, which I wasn't really counting before. I think I was around 2,000 calories before. Now, granted, I was eating a lot of times when I wasn't really hungry. I was just kind of eating because, especially kind of like at work, I'd eat snacks just to kind of like help me get through the day. So I'm cutting all of that out. I'm going down to 1,400 calories. Yes, I'm going to try to do that for 2 to 3 months. Probably just 2 months, and just see what happens. Because if I'm telling people, well, in order to see results from the gym, like, you need to cut your calories, you need to be eating more protein, blah, 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 like, I want to know if that actually works for me. And not everybody is the same, but I feel like generally it should kind of work. If I'm able to keep up with this, I should lose 10 pounds in 2 months, which, blah, 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 I don't really care about that, but I just kind of want to see if it works. I did it for the first day yesterday, already failed, and like ate 300 calories above. I've been counting all my stuff on MyFitnessPal, and I'll kind of like insert a clip of how I do that. I just go through. I've also tried to kind of up my protein and keep my, so it's not only counting calories.
Exit 2 at 526 East, North Charleston.
It's not only about counting calories, it's also about making sure you're counting macros or whatever. But as a diet, like as a nutritionist, or like as somebody who's studying nutrition, like I've always counted macros. Like that's what you do in a hospital. You just make sure that people's like fat, protein, and carb are in a good range, because each of them have very different functions. And so that's also what I try to do. So I don't just say I'm gonna just eat 1,400 calories. No, I also make sure that I'm getting a high percentage of protein,
exit right,
and a high percentage of fat, and then everything else is just carbs. Okay, so you can see that, so this is my goal, is 1,400 calories. This is what I live eating a day. That is a piece of dog hair. But I don't add the exercise in, just because I'm going to exercise every day regardless, and I really don't want to get into the mindset of like exercising food off. That's just not the relationship I want to have. So you can see here that I've like technically eaten about 100 calories over. But it's okay. This is how it looks for the day. So, let's see if it'll focus. So you can see that this is my breakfast. I was 360 for breakfast. Lunch, I had 303. Dinner, 505, which I'm going to have this quinoa chili. I'll show you in a little bit. And then this is my smoothie for a snack, is 330. Oh, excuse me. So it's 330. And then, so yes, calories count, but I also want to make sure I'm eating the right proportions. For me, that's what helps me to stay full, making sure it's not just like all carbs and stuff. So I set these proportions on my own. I know a lot about nutrition, so I don't know if it's good for you to do this, but these are the kind of the ranges that I want. I want 40% carbs, 35% fat, and 25% protein. So this is like an upper goal for protein, for somebody who's not like an Olympic athlete, and this is a goal that I would like to have. Fat is I'd rather have higher fat than carbs, because I feel like fat helps me to stay fuller longer, and I definitely need carbs, so that's there. So today I'm a little bit off, but I'm pretty close to my goal. As you can see, I'm a little bit over on carbs and a little bit under on fat, but I'm pretty good. So yes, I try to hit the calorie goal, but I'm also trying to hit those macronutrient goals. I don't know if this is technically like counting macros. It might be. I don't know. But yeah, this is what I'm doing just to show you, and I'll definitely show you how things go at the end of the 2 months, just to see if this actually works. Hopefully I can get this down to perfect soon. I had it on perfect, but I really just want, I think I'm going to want 3 pieces of chocolate instead of 2. 2 would be perfect, but I really want 3, so yeah. But anyway, that's my Fitness Pal, and that's how I'm using it for this. You can see here that quinoa and the black beans have so many calories compared to like, so my dinner's 500. I mean, there is the chocolate, so don't think about that. But as opposed to like chicken and vegetables, that is a much lower calorie as compared to like this. So I think if I next week do dinner that's not like quinoa and black beans, that it'll be easier to hit that calorie goal. But we'll just see.